Hi guys, hope you're all well and welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren. I hope you've had a good stitchy week and that you've had good weather. For those who are new to my channel, then welcome. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are a returning viewer, then again thank you very much for returning. It's much appreciated, and we'll go through today what I've been working on this week. I have a shout out to do and an apology as well for someone. So first of all, I'll start with the apology. Now, I don't know if many of you guys see these comments or not, but from last week I've been inundated with people on and about hacking into people's passwords on the internet and going to this site to do it. Been using a bit of swear word in there as well. And I got about 30 in one day. So basically it says, I don't know if anyone gives a poo, but I've just hacked into my girlfriend's account and it took me 15 minutes, and then somebody else will reply, oh excellent, I'm going to go and try this and all this stuff. So anyway, they commented on one of them, and after, I'd say about 30 or so of them, I'd had enough. So I replied to one of them, it's like, nobody gives a poo. And so the one that I commented that on was a comment from Black Ribbon Stitch Studios, who is also a YouTuber. I haven't got around to watching your YouTube yet. So if you did get a message from me just saying like no one gives a poo, I do apologise. It wasn't aimed at you, it was aimed at these idiots that keep spamming all my posts. So yeah, so I do apologise for that if you did see that one. I did delete it straight away afterwards because I reported all the comments as spamming, and it deleted those comments, so it just left mine underneath it, so it didn't look very good. So I do apologise if you did get that one. So yeah, but it makes a change from the dirty ones that I used to be on there for going to see these dirty ladies. So yeah, so I do apologise. Right, so what's been happening this week then? So we've had a lot of rain and storms here this week. I think the only day we haven't had a storm so far was yesterday. So we've had an awful lot. That being said, on Tuesday, going to work, we'd had a really big storm come through overnight, and it was still coming down in the morning. So setting off to work, and where the main gate is into the yard over here, there's a cattle grid, and there was a gigantic lake. That's all I can say, it was huge. So I got out of the car to shut the gate, and when I was coming back to the car, you have like a wooden plank to walk over. So as I went to step into the car, my foot slipped on the plank and I went bum over. Yes, so as you do, you put your arm out to try and stop yourself. So I went to grab hold of the car, but obviously my hands were wet, the car was wet, and I landed flat on my back in this river. Needless to say, it was not a good start to the morning. At 5 o'clock in the morning, that's not what you want to be doing. So needless to say, I wasn't in a very good mood, storming back to the house to get changed, to set off again. So, but doing that, I actually managed to, I'll do this correctly so it doesn't look rude, I managed to hurt this finger, so I quite badly bruised it, so my nail's gone a bit, I don't know if you can tell, it doesn't really look that bad on here, but it's gone a bit purple. So whether I lose that or not, I don't know, but yeah, I've bruised my knuckle and this knuckle from doing it. So it was a bit fun trying to stitch with that, because I normally use that hand to grab the needle from underneath. So yes, so all good fun first thing in the morning. So I just thought I'd share that part with you and give you a bit of a chuckle. So right, first of all then, I'm just going to do a shout out. Now I've got a couple of these that I do need to get done at some point, but I need to go back onto the videos and watch some details so I can give you the correct information. So one of them that I've got at the moment, it was somebody emailed me asking if I'd actually seen this person's channel. Now they do a lot of full coverage, and they're all practically hates, every single one of them. And this is a channel called Thread the Needle. and it's done by, the lady's name is Vonnie. I think I pronounced that correctly. And she's in Newfoundland, Canada. I think it's Canada. Yeah. And she has got a lot of Hade projects on the go. More than me. And now she's also completed a fair few as well. Now, a lot of them are only the minis, I believe. And she used to, at one point, Heaven and Earth used to give out stitch-alongs, or freebie stitch-alongs. So she's done a few of those. So she has got an awful lot done, and she's working on a couple of others. Some are small, some are biggish. And the colours on some of them are absolutely stunning. So if you want to see somebody else doing full coverage and mainly Hades, then I suggest you go over and check out her channel. I will link it down below as well. So yeah. Right, so getting on to stitching. So a bit better stitchy week than last week, apart from Tuesday when I hurt my finger, but I managed to get some stitches in on that day. So we'll start off with with no particular order. So the first one I started on was my Archangel Mirabilia, which is this one. So hopefully there won't be too much glare today. The sun's not really out, so it looks like we may be getting another storm later on. So that's this one. And obviously I'll show you where I was up to last time. So I've done a little bit more work on this one. Put this behind me. So as you can see, I've been working some more in this area here, filling it all in. So this is coming along nicely. So I've done my first blends as well. So I don't know if you can see them. I can't even see them. Somewhere around here. There are some blends. And then some more down here. So it's the first time I've actually had to do any kind of blended stitching. So that was different. But when you're looking at it, you're like, you can't really tell much difference. But I can now. But when I was doing it at the time, I was like, well, it just looks like the colour above. So yeah, it's just two light shades of green. So this is coming along nicely. I'm actually enjoying working on this one. And I'm getting the hang of the 2/2 as well. And I just want to thank Lisa, who is Cross by Floss on YouTube. She sent me this chart. And she also contacted me the other day as well to tell me that there is actually an error in it. So the skin on here is charted in this nice bright orange. So that's the colour of the skin. So yeah, they've actually put the wrong number down. It's 946 this one, and it should actually be 948. So I'm glad she told me, because I think just around about here is where the skin starts, because that's his hand. So I would have gone on to that soon, and I'd have had a nice brightly coloured Archangel. Because I had to just carry it on, because that's what the chart called for. So yeah, so thank you for that, Lisa. So that's that one. So that one's coming along slowly but nicely. And I am actually enjoying that. Who knows, after that one I may do another one. We'll see. I've got the beading to do yet, so that might be completely different. So I didn't write down how many stitches I've done on that one, so I couldn't tell you. All I know is I've put a few in, probably around about 200-ish. So the next one I've worked on, I think most of these are near enough the same as what I worked on last week, to be fair, was a Heaven and Earth design, Magical Moment in Time, with the colour expansion, artwork by Ciro Marchetti. And I'm working in this area up here. And this is the one for my whip go as well, which I said I wanted to get 2 pages done. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. What have we got left? Maybe 2 weeks? Yeah, I ain't that far in. So on this one, I managed to put in 611 stitches. Oh, I never told you, the Mirabilia is being stitched on Witch Out Premium Linen in the colour Mediterranean Sea. It's been done 2/2 full cross. Well, remember, this one has been done on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2/1 10 stitch. And this is where we're up to now. So I'd had enough of doing the blue, so I decided to start on the next colour. So I've done all the way across here, and filled in the parts across this part as well. Hopefully you can see that. Now this colour here covers the majority of like all the way down here. So there's a lot of this, it's all a lot of black colouring on that part, which is, that'll get me along pretty quickly when I do get steam on this one. And then I think when you get to about this part here, you get the first part of the tiger's head and the framework for the clock. So this part here, so you'll get his head here and this part of the framework. So which is going to be fun when I get to that part. So that's that one. So again, this is going to be probably another quick video, guys. The next one I've done is the Cross Stitch Studio One Native Wolf, which is the chart that Pam bought me. We're stitching along together. So that's this one. I don't know how I've got a crease down here now, but I have. I'm going to keep it flat. And again, I'm working in this part up here, which is ear. And again, this one's been done on 28 count easy guide, 2/110 stitch. And I'll show you where it was last time as well. So I put a bit of work in this one. Managed to get in 650 stitches in this one. And this is where we are now. So I've almost finished this ear now, and I've started in on some of the lighter colours around the bottom. I don't know if you can really see those, so I filled in like this part here. So I'm just picking a colour again and just running with it. I'm just completing that one. So it's getting there for his ear anyway. So that's that one. So it's looking good. I still haven't started any more on my mystery cell, which is a stitch along by these. But now that I've got all my colours, I probably might do some of that this week. And again, this one is being used for their challenge that they're doing at the moment for the month of March, which is to stitch 30 minutes a day or more if you wish, for 30 days. So that's that one. And then I've got one more left, which is my supersized Tiger Family of the Jungle. Again, artwork by Heaven and Earth Designs, well, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Jan Patrick Crancy. And that's this piece. And as you're aware, I'm working in this part down here where the butterfly is. So I had a much better week on it this week. Now, I managed to get some stitching done on Sunday, after doing everything I needed to do. And I was actually surprised how much I got. I got 1,523 in just on one day. So I was quite happy with that one. And then since then I didn't get much more in. So I've done 1,930 altogether on that this week. A bit shy of me 3,000 I want to do. But I've almost, well, you know, I'm like almost got a page finish. Probably got about another 500 stitches, maybe more. Who knows? So I'll show you where it was last time. And this is where we're up to now. So this has been done on 25 count easy guide. I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. So as you can see, I've filled in a fair bit more on this one. So the butterfly is almost fully finished in now. There's a couple of random colours that I just need to go in there where it's just like ones or twos. The flowers here are almost complete as well. But yeah, I'm going to say I've been, again, I started picking a colour from the top and working it down. So a lot of the colours that may have been like 1 or 2 stitches up there, and then everything else was down here in this spot. So that's going on now. This week I should get a fair bit of work on this one, hopefully. Obviously I've got this weekend to do because I'm not at work today, as you can tell, because I'm doing a video. And then on Tuesday I'm off as well because we have another house inspection. So by end of next week I'm hoping to have this page finished and have a good start on this page. Is what I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. That all goes to plan. So yeah, so as I said, we've got a house inspection this week. So it's just a case of going around, making sure everything's ship-shape and up board, or on board, whatever, however you say. So I've got that all to do this weekend. So Shouldn't take too long. Should only take maybe about an hour or so, just to make sure, because you've got to go around and clean all the skirting boards and the fans, so that's a pain in the butt. But hopefully that won't take too long to get done, and then I can get down and start stitching again. So as you're aware, I do normally participate in Enchanted Stitching, but for some reason the patterns on there always seem to end up being the same ones. So I've decided this month I'm not bothering with the Enchanted Stitching. Plus it's a cartoon that I've not even heard of, so I'm not going to bother with that one. I'm just going to stitch what I want this month, although I've worked on exactly the same as I did last week. So I'm going to stitch on what I want this month. I'm going to get Stitch With Me done with this week as well. I say, because I'm off Tuesday, I know I'm definitely going to be able to get one done, so that will be up this week on Wednesday. I don't know which one I'm going to be doing for that one, so this one's one that has not been out for a while. So yeah, with regards to other stuff I've been doing, I've been working out how many pieces of fabric I need for all my pieces, writing down the measurements to try and work out how to do them. Now, where I used to get my fabric from, they used to cut it to the size that you need it to. They've now stopped doing that, and they only have your specific sizes. So you've got, where is it? Is it a fat quarter? Fat 8? Oh, hang on. I've got it wrote down. I'll tell you. So yeah, they do it in a fat quarter, a half a meter, and per meter. So I've been trying to work out the best way of doing these. So they're all the ones that I need to get kitted up, all down here. So obviously they're all the sizes that I need. But a lot of them, obviously like on a half a meter or something like that, it's only like 20 inches wide by 55 inches, and half of my pieces are over 20 inches. It might be 23 or 24, and it's like, so the only way I'm going to be able to do that is per meter, which gets you, what is it, 40 inches by 55 inches. So I'm trying to work out the best way of doing it is to see how many I can fit on one per meter piece, or seeing if it's best to go like the half meters or something else, working out the best ways price wise. So yeah, so I'm having fun with that at the moment. I thought I got it all worked out for the smaller ones, and then I worked out that I could probably get more on the bigger pieces, which would then take me more money. So yes, I'm having fun at the moment trying to work all those out. So we'll see how we go with that one. So I've worked it out, maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces as a half meter will get me the 10 that I need for the smaller pieces. But then I'm just wondering if I can fit more into the per meter one. So theoretically I should maybe get 4 or 5 pieces to each one, which may work out even cheaper, but it's just working out the exact figures. So that's going to take some time to work that out, as well as getting everything else done. And then I can get some more fabric ordered for those as well, and then I can start some of those ones. So that's it. That's all I've got. So again, another short, sweet video. Hopefully next week I'll come back and I'll have some more shout outs for channels to watch. Some of them I have already watched them. I haven't commented on your channels either, by the way. So I do apologise. So some of them I've already watched, and I just need to go back and get the details. Also as well, if you do have a YouTube channel that I watch on you, you may start getting comments from Dizzy Stitcher 2, which is also me. I normally watch all my videos on my tablet, which is already set up to my main account, so it's already got my subscriptions to that on there. And what I used to do was go in on my phone and comment on your channels from that, and then continue watching on my tablet, but that was just a pain. So I changed my name on my tablet to Dizzy Stitcher 2. So if you do get a comment from Dizzy Stitcher 2, that's me. It's just easier for me to actually go through and message on there, so that's what I'm doing from now on. So if you have got a YouTube channel that I'm subscribed to, then that will be why. You'll see Dizzy Stitcher 2. So it's not someone hacking my account, it's actually me. So right, so that's everything I've got for you. So as I say, yeah, again, nice short sweet video. So if you do have any questions, comments, please feel free to drop those down below. If you do want to email me, you can do. My email address is dizzystitcher@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram as well, and you can also message me on Instagram. On there again, it's just Dizzy Stitcher. So as I say, I'm going to get Stitcher with Me done some point this week, probably Tuesday when I'm off. So that'll be up ready for Wednesday. So again, if you've got any questions for that one, just let me know. If I don't reply to your comments for any reason, because sometimes I end up just putting the same thing over and over and over again, so I do apologise. If you get a heart from me, you know I've read your comments, but I may have already answered it in another comment, but it just depends how many comments I get as to when I get around to it. So sometimes I may heart it and then come back later on and answer it, but at least you know I've read it. So that's everything. So again, nice short sweet one. Next week should be a lot better. Should have plenty of projects to show you, because with an extra day off, who knows, I might even work on a couple of projects during that day. So again, thanks again for watching. Stay safe, happy stitching, or happy crafting even, because now you multi-craft. And I will catch you in my next week's update. Unless you watch my Stitch With Me, then I'll catch you in my Stitch With Me. So again, stay safe, take care, and thanks for watching. Until next time, bye bye guys.